Hello everyone, this is Erik with the Getmeouttahere vlog. I am here at Kings Island theme park here near Cincinnati, Ohio. It used to be called Paramount Kings Island, but that name changed back in 2006. And now it's just Kings Island, but it is one of the biggest amusement parks in the United States. It's currently owned by Cedar Fair, who also owns Cedar Point. This is my first time here. It's an amusement park I've been wanting to go to for a long time, and I've been wanting to ride the iconic wooden roller coaster, The Beast, is what I have in mind today. But anyway, here's the famous Eiffel Tower. Let's go ride some rides. You can see that because of COVID, you have to wear a mask, which is, it is what it is. It's the laws here, or rules of the park. The other thing I want to point out too is they do not allow cameras, even GoPros and chest mounts here at the park, so I probably will not be able to film any of the on-ride action, but I will be giving you guys summaries and showing you other things here in the park now that it's Halloween and now that we're still kind of dealing with this pandemic. So some of the rules are different now than they used to be. So follow me, it's gonna be fun. So we are at this cafe called Echo here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and what they're known for is really good goetta. And I don't entirely know what is in goetta, but it is a signature dish here in Cincinnati. You can find it all over the city, but Echo is acclaimed to have really good goetta. So we got this dish here that's called a really hot mess. So we thought we'd dig right into this and taste some goetta. And I think the goetta, actually, let me turn this thing around. I think this is the goetta. So it's like crumbled and it might be buried underneath all this. So maybe I'll dig into this and maybe reveal some. Let me get a good piece of this goetta. So this is goetta. I don't know if you guys can see that. So let's try this. It tastes kind of like sausage. That's what I gathered from that. It's really good. Perfect for mixing in this hot mess of a casserole. This dish is fantastic. You can see, so this is goetta right here. It's kind of crumbled and sprinkled around this massive hot mess egg casserole looking thing.
You don't know what goetta is?
No idea. What's in that?
Oatmeal mixed and fried.
Pork and oatmeal mixed?
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's pork and oatmeal and it's mixed, it's fried?
It's mixed and fried, and it comes in patties. It doesn't look like it's oatmeal and stuff mixed. It's not like that.
Interesting.
It comes in patties. They fry it.
Interesting. Well, there you go. That is what goetta it is, and it is fantastic. It's a Cincinnati staple. I've noticed that you Cincinnatians like to mix things up, and I'm going to compare this kind of to the chili here, so hear me out. So you can look at this hot mess is like the eggs are kind of what the base is, kind of like the spaghetti noodles and the chili here, and then you've got the, what was I going with this? Then you got the gravy on top of it, kind of like the chili, and you got the goetta sprinkled in between like the beans, and of course you've got all that cheese that is on top of this hot mess dish, just like your famous chili. So you guys love to layer things together, and it's delicious, so keep it up. Hold on. Is it under there? There it is. Wait. I think he's gone. Hey, that's insane. There was a lizard here, like a little gecko thing. I didn't know they had those in Cincinnati. Like, I thought that was just a Florida thing. Dang it. I didn't know they had lizards in Cincinnati. That's insane. And look at this. I just spilled my full coffee to go, trying to capture it. All right, I need caffeine somewhere else. Too bad we don't have a gold pass. It's the first Saturday of October, and the crowds are piling in.
Massive.
The crowds are piling in here at Kings Island.
It's chaos in this lot.
It's actually not that bad. I've seen worse.
Get me out of this car.
All right, we're here at Kings Island Amusement Park. They got Halloween music playing. It's really loud, but I'm at Kings Island Amusement Park today. Didn't know what to think. It's the first Saturday, the first weekend of October, so the Halloween themes are everywhere. And I think the scare zones, all that stuff is going on as well, but didn't know what to think and how the crowds would turn out during this time of COVID, but it is crowded. It is packed, so I gotta put my mask on and we'll be inside here in a second. You can see they're doing temperature checks at the entryway. So they are taking temperatures, asking people how they feel, so they're on top of that. I better put this up above my nose where it belongs. Wearing my shirt today too. Halloween decorations are in full effect here at Kings Island. You can see a clan of skeletons attempting to scale this rooftop. Look, he doesn't even have legs below his kneecaps. Gotta ask, where are you guys going? What's up there? He looks, this guy looks a little too relaxed. He's turned the other way. Maybe he just really enjoys the view from the second floor. It is nice out, but, oh, and this guy lost his head. What in the world's going on here? Gazing upon the Eiffel Tower, it's a third of the scale of the real one in Paris. This one stands about 314 feet tall.
We've got a graveyard here too. Watch out! I think King Cobra might be like an old roller coaster here. Yeah, I think it is. There's Son of Beast. Son of Beast is no longer here. It's deceased. Isn't that kind of funny? Son of Beast. Yeah. We also have a Hoosier, Indiana Hoosier grave.
Here's a view of the new Giga Coaster that opened up this summer, Orion. It has a 300-foot drop. Looking at it, it really reminds me of Millennium Force, located at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. My all-time favorite roller coaster, so I cannot wait to ride this today.
So we got like an Area 51 set, and look how long this line is. I don't know. Might have to come back. This has got to be at least 2 hours long. Here's another roller coaster, Diamondback. Most of the lines today have been 1 to 2 hours long. It's tough, mainly because it's a weekend, and in October the park is only open on Saturdays and Sundays, so it's gotten really crowded. On top of that, social distancing is limiting the amount of people in the line right now too. So anyway, let's see how long it takes to get on Diamondback.
You can see here in the queue lines, they've got these signs that state, please stand 6 feet apart to mark everybody in the queue line. You can see everybody is really spaced out, so this line could actually be a lot longer than expected. Even every other row on the roller coaster is empty to keep with the social distancing rules.
Yeah, so they definitely have very, very long lines. It's kind of deceiving because they seem to be running fast since everybody's spaced out, but they're really, they're not. It's still going to be like an hour wait for most of the rides here. Some of the more popular rides are like 2 hours just to get on, so not ideal, but it is what it is.
Very deceiving. We thought that the boarding line was right up here, but it turns out there's this whole other waiting area that we didn't even see until now, so it's still going to be a while. It is good to see park employees wiping down the rails, trying to do the best they can to keep this park clean. I think we got here at the wrong time, because now the line is like half the size as it was when we got in, but oh well, we'll wait it out.
So if someone gets motion sickness on a ride and vomits and throws up, do they get thrown out of the park? Because technically that's a COVID symptom. Who knows what they do? Well, we're almost ready to board, and it has been 1 hour exactly so far, so it's definitely going to be about an hour and 15 minutes when it's all said and done. I'm actually standing right below the track. It's kind of cool, but anyway, I'm going to have to put you away in a little bit, and I'll give you a quick summary when this ride is over. This is why I have to put you away when I'm on the ride. They don't let you carry cameras, and a lot of cell phones that collected apparently below this roller coaster over the years. It's kind of funny because there's a lot of old like flip phones from like 15 to even 20 years ago. It could almost be in a museum.
Welcome back, Red Train. How was it? Speechless. Please stay seated and notice as she comes around to direct you to the exit. And you have a great rest of your day here at Kings Island, the home of Kings.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was an amazing ride. Diamondback. Let's take a look at our photos because this is the first time I've been on a roller coaster with a mask. I've never done that before. Oh, there we are.
There. Oh my gosh. That was seriously, hands down, one of the best roller coasters I've ever been on. We were in the second to last row, so the air time was just amazing. But what a great ride. Maybe we'll hit that up later again today. I just don't want to wait in line for another hour and a half to do a roller coaster I've already ridden. So we're going to move on to some other ones.
Here's your magnets.
Ooh. I think we're on the right trail here. I see beast footprints leading this way. I think these are leading to the queue line. We're hunting beast. Wild beast. And I think I see the entryway sign. This is so exciting for me, and partly because I was a huge Goosebumps book fan with R.L. Stine. R.L. Stine actually wrote 2 books about the beast that I read as a teenager, so I can't wait to finally ride this. Check this out. The beast. The legendary beast. This is one of the roller coasters I've been wanting to ride my entire life. It was built, well, it opened in 1979. It was at the time the longest and tallest wooden roller coaster in the world. It still holds the record for the longest roller coaster. I think it's like a 4.5 minute ride. So let's go do this. And here we are at last, the entrance of the queue line to the beast. Again, it's like an hour to an hour and a half wait just to get on the beast. So we're just gonna have to stick it out. It's a historic roller coaster. This is what we came here to do. We'll wait it out if we have to. It says here the Beast is an ace roller coaster landmark. Opened on April 14th, 1979 as the world's tallest, longest, and fastest wooden track roller coaster. It still holds the title of world's longest roller coaster today, so it's gonna be a long journey. Can't wait to kick it off. Should I get a monster while in line for the beast? It's kind of fitting. Dude, we're almost in beast containment area 2. Gotta watch out. Have you seen it, Connor? Have you seen the beast?
Not yet.
All right, we're looking for the beast. We haven't seen it yet. They're playing a lot of boy band music, so I think it's scaring the beast away. That's probably what's helping. This guy right here rode the beast 4,400 times. That's 269 hours and 11 and a quarter days straight of riding the beast. If you add that all up, he didn't do that at one time, obviously, but that's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh, the beast has been seen in this area. We better jump on this roller coaster before it comes. Or maybe it is the roller coaster. I don't know.
You guys are all clear and having your children riding on the beast. The best rock and roll is going by 1979. Goodbye.
Wow, just got off the beast, literally exiting the queue line right now. Holy cow, what can I say? It is very, very bumpy. I will say that. It's an extremely bumpy roller coaster. It's an old one, again from 1979, but what a beautiful ride, especially this time of year. In the month of October, the leaves are changing. This roller coaster just flies through the woods, and lots and lots of tunnels. It's absolutely incredible. One of the best wooden roller coasters I've ever been on. It's definitely a classic. Man, and I've heard that the night ride is definitely something you need to do, so I don't know if we'll be here after dark, but if we are, we'll try to make it back to the beast and ride it again at night. I wish I could bring you guys along and show you, but again, they've got strict filming policies here at Kings Island, so next time, maybe that'll change someday, but I don't know. Anyway, definitely worth the ride. The beast here at Kings Island, truly a legend, and I conquered it. You Conquer the beast, Connor. Check it out. You can win a Bob Ross here at the Goblet Toss. Hey, that rhymes. A little Bob Ross in stuffed animal form that you can take home and cuddle with, I guess. Weird. I know. All right. No Banshee. The Banshee's closed. I wish we could ride it today, but it is not running. So we'll have to come back another year and actually experience this fully. Hopefully when we're not wearing these face masks and things are back to normal. Lines today are ridiculously long, but yeah, I love this inverted loop that goes around the lift hill. You don't see that very often, but anyway, it's not working. All right. So we're taking a break, and I have to say right now, I love this theme park, but when there's COVID and things going around like this, they only fill like half the trains, and there's still lots and lots of people pouring into the park. It didn't seem to be slowing that down. I thought maybe more people would be staying home and not going out to theme parks throughout this. So obviously I miscalculated. Literally, it has been taking an hour to an hour and a half just to get on a roller coaster. So not getting our money's worth by any means, but it is a great amusement park. The roller coasters we have been on are fantastic, and we're still going to try to get on a couple more. But that being said, we need to get a couple of beers in our systems to try to stay patient and make the queue maybe a little more exciting for us. So anyway, I see that they have Sonder Brewery, which is, I guess, right outside the theme park, and they've got this Giga Coaster beer, which is kind of cool. I can't say I've ever seen a theme park with their own beer. So cheers to that.
Denver Zoo has their own beer too.
That's actually really good. So I recommend Sonder beer. You said what?
Denver Zoo also has their own beer.
Denver Zoo? Here's Connor. Denver beer has, or
Denver Zoo has their own beer also.
Denver Zoo has their own beer?
Yeah.
See, I haven't been to Denver Zoo yet. I need to go.
It's nice. Yeah.
Next destination, everyone, in a year or sometime. I don't know when. Next time I'm going to be in Denver, we'll go to the Denver Zoo. And I think you've been to the Colorado Springs Zoo too, right?
Yeah, Cheyenne Mountain
and that
Zoo
one's
is better.
That's supposed to. So yeah, apparently my brother and my sister have been to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, and that's supposed to be one of the coolest zoos in the United States. So I'll have to set a trip there as well. But anyway, Connor, what did you got? Rheingeist, right?
Rheingeist. Yeah,
so
Truth.
he's repping Cincinnati today with Rheingeist Truth. It's a IPA or a lager?
It's just lager.
Okay, I think it's a lager.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. It doesn't matter. It's good. It tastes good.
I was thirsty.
So what are your thoughts on Kings Island during the times of COVID?
Not bad. Lines are slow.
Yeah, and I don't mean to... What's the word I'm looking for?
It's still fun.
I don't mean to be hard on the parks by any means. This is actually one of the cleanest amusement parks I've ever been to. And again, the roller coasters here are top notch. They're incredible, but it's just, you have to ask the question, is it worth going to theme parks when lines are going to be backed up to an hour to 2 hour waits, basically due to social distancing and also spacing out the ride cars? Like every other row of seats on the roller coaster, sometimes two in a row, are empty. So it takes twice as long to board a roller coaster to get going. So really, you end up just waiting in line all day, and it's not that fun. But you do get those couple minutes of excitement, which
Got like 5 minutes.
makes it worth it. And we drove 6 hours to come here, and we're only going to get on maybe 4 or 5 rides if we're lucky by the end of the day. So we're glad we came, and I still highly recommend this park. I just cannot wait to come back here when life is back to normal. If 2021 is going to be like this still, where we're wearing this crap, sorry, but I'm a little hard on that, and it's kind of truth. Truth. There we go. Then I don't think I'm going to ever go to. I don't want to go to theme parks next year. I don't. It's not worth it. But when things get back to normal, which eventually they will, then we'll start doing more of this again. But anyway, we're going to wait in line for Orion, and hopefully 1 or 2 more roller coasters. We'll figure it out. So anyway, stay tuned.
Make sure your mask stays above your nose and your mouth for the entire ride.
Going down in the back 20 because it looked like the whole farm was on fire.
There's all these weird infrared images here, thermal imaging. This is crazy. And this guy just took our photo in this, it was like a green screen or something. So I guess we're in top secret areas. We're looking for extraterrestrials. You know, we did go to that UFO watchtower, so maybe we're experts.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're in line for Orion. I think it's like an hour to an hour and a half wait. came back when the line wasn't so long. You can see it doesn't extend all the way like it did earlier. So hopefully we can get on this a little bit quicker. They've got 3 trains going. So we'll see. But this is a brand new roller coaster, just opened up this summer of 2020. And it's kind of similar to Millennium Force again at Cedar Point. It's a 300-foot drop. People are supposed to adhere to the social distancing, but to be honest, it's like once you get kind of far in the line, people are just kind of like, whatever. I mean, we're on our marker, but we've been breaking it too. We all just want to get on the ride. It's like an hour. How long has it been? Like an hour?
45 minutes.
45 minutes so far. We have this like maze of queues to go ahead of us here. This could be like at least an hour and a half probably. You guys are probably wondering, how do we keep the masks on while we ride roller coasters? And I have to say, it is difficult. It definitely slides down like this. I haven't had it scare yet with it blowing off because my hat is kind of tucked into the strap. But yeah, I could see people losing masks. Have you seen a person lose a mask yet on a roller coaster? So nobody's lost a mask that we've seen yet on a roller coaster, but I'm sure it happens. They probably have a collection of COVID dirty masks somewhere. They're probably hiding it in this top secret laboratory. So I saw this 72 Radium XL200 right here. And I'm starting to wonder if that's a nod to Magnum XL200, that roller coaster at Cedar Point. This is a Cedar Fair owned park here at Kings Island. So sometimes they like to put a wink and a nod to theming. That might be a nod to Magnum XL200 at Cedar Point. I'm just speculating, but it could be. It's like some kind of space video in here. It's like Space Force. They have lockers. Kind of like the theming. We're being recruited for Orion. Here is the station finally. So we've been in line for almost 2 hours so far. In fact, I'm gonna probably have to pay a locker fee because I've got my normal camera and bag in the locker that they have. This particular ride, Banshee and Mystic Timbers, they don't have a bin, like a storage bin at the station, so you actually have to purchase a locker time in order to get on the rides. So this is one of those, and it's you can't see the time, but anyway, I put a 2-hour time in for the locker, and it's going to expire here in about 15 minutes. I'm going to have to pay a fee most likely. Ascending the stairs to Orion, there's a little wildlife out here. You can see some white-tailed deer. Oh, in the queue line for Orion. I think you heard me. That could be. Watch out for the beast. Watch out. All right, we're getting ready to board Orion, and I literally have like 4 or 5 minutes to make the locker, so it's not going to happen. So I'll be getting off and sprinting.
Now give me your on out of here. If you're excited, give me a yeah! Cool.
Crap. I got off the ride. It was amazing. I had 2 minutes to make my locker. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to make my locker. 23:17. All right, let's talk about Orion here. Best ride in the park by far today. Amazing first drop. It's like a 300-foot drop. Kind of reminded me of Millennium Force, but not. No, it's unique in its own kind. So if you guys have been to Cedar Point and you think, okay, it's just another copycat Millennium Force, it's really not. We got some great airtime on this ride. And the helixes, I mean, that second hill, I was completely sideways. I felt like I was gonna be falling out of the car. But the airtime was fantastic. Big time adrenaline rush. One of the best roller coasters I've been on in my life, and I highly recommend it. All right, we got 30 minutes to try to catch one last roller coaster, so we're rushing to go. All right, we were worried we wouldn't make it, but it's 7:30, the park closes at 8, but they are still letting people in queue line, so we are going to ride Mystic Timbers. It's supposed to be an awesome wooden roller coaster with a mystery in a shed. Apparently there was a popular advertising campaign promoting this roller coaster when it came out a couple years ago, asking what's in the shed. We want to find out what's in the shed. It's kind of got like a horror movie theme to this, like Blair Witch Project. See? So we made it in. We will ride Mystic Timbers. And unfortunately, again, I can't bring you guys with me, so I'll have to tell you about it when it's over. Not my rules. All right, let's do this. So far, I am actually loving this theming, and riding this at night, I think it brings out the atmosphere because it's like a Friday the 13th movie theme. It seems that way. It's like an ominous wooden mill behind me, and like slasher movie music. I feel like I'm in a Friday the 13th movie, ready to get on this ride, Mystic Timbers. All right, we're getting ready to load pretty soon. Right here, Mystic Timbers. We're gonna find out what's in the shed. We're gonna find that out.
Operator, let up be me, driving out of here, enjoy your ride, you're on Mystic Timbers.
I think that might be the shed back there. What's in the shed? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, Mystic. Sit on this log, maybe explain. No, I'm not gonna sit on the log. I couldn't. It's kind of a theme. But anyway, all right, guys. Mystic Timbers might be my favorite roller coaster here at the park. The theming was incredible, with like a horror theme, kind of like a Friday the 13th theme to it. But wait and do that at night, because we did it in the dark just now after the sun went down. And with that horror theming, and then just the roller coaster itself, it's a wooden roller coaster, but it's full of surprises. And boy, does it go fast. I don't know how fast it goes. It's not as fast as some of the other roller coasters here in the park, but you feel like you're going a lot faster in the dark, through the woods, and there's so many twists and turns in it that it's worth it. It's actually, it got me excited about wooden roller coasters again. It's not your normal wooden roller coaster. Anyway, I'm breathless right now. I think that might be my favorite ride in the park, Mystic Timbers. And here's the sign of that again. And you gotta ride it to find out what's in the shed. I'm not gonna tell you, we survived it, but there's an element of surprise in the shed. Check it out. Real quick, they also have Planet Snoopy. So like most of the Cedar Fair parks, Snoopy is the theme of the park. Where's the park mascot? What the heck is this?
You better stop the things you do.
Hello. Goodbye. Like most Cedar Fair parks, Snoopy is the mascot here as well. If I only had a brain. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. This is my first time at Kings Island near Cincinnati, Ohio. And I have to say, overall, this theme park is incredible. It's amazing. It has a lot of historic roller coasters and record-breaking roller coasters. I definitely want to come back. My only advice would be that it is questionable during this time of COVID. Now, the park is doing everything it can and doing everything right, in my opinion. It's a very clean park. They're doing a good job making sure rails are cleaned and wiped up, and providing the 6 feet of spacing in the queue lines, and also spacing on the rides themselves. My only hesitation is it took a lot longer to get on rides and see everything that we wanted to see. We spent about 7.5 hours in the park today and only rode 4 roller coasters. So didn't really get our money's worth, but we did enjoy every roller coaster that we did ride, and the people that work at the park operators, are very, very generous, very nice. We had a good time overall. Again, I want to come back, but I probably won't come back during this time of COVID. I'll wait for things to kind of start coming back to normal. My only other advice would be that I'm here on a Saturday, so weekdays may be a little bit slower here at the park due to most people at work. Either way, we had a great time. I love the roller coasters that we did get to ride. I wish I could show them too. That's my only other pet peeve about the park, is they are pretty strict with cameras. Now, they were fine with it in the queue lines and fine with it, in the station and filming the trains leaving and entering, but you cannot even use a GoPro or a chest pack, a GoPro with a chest pack on the rides themselves. So, some theme parks are better than that. This one is not. That's the way it is. Obviously, you have to adhere to the rules and the laws of the park. And now it is time for me to get out of here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Feel free to subscribe. There will be many theme parks on the way and other haunted locations as we move forward towards Halloween and through October. Well, the night wouldn't be complete without a Little Kings here at the Golden Lamb. Connor, this is your first Little Kings. Cheers to that. A little bit of a nightcap. Thanks for watching, everyone.